Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum. The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery. He is expecting you. He is expecting you. He is expecting you.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
Remember the briefing.
That's him.
It could be anyone.
Close one.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? But he's not an easy man to find.
Wait here while I look around.
Make it fast. Close one.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? But he's not an easy man to find.
Let's go.
If only Paris wasn't under martial law. What a great city it used to be. Enjoy Paris. Sorry I couldn't get you any closer than this. Majestic 12 troops have occupied the streets. Make your way down to the catacombs. Silhouette should have a hideout in one of the old tombs.
could I know? Horrible, horrible.
What's wrong?
I tried to stop them. I tried.
Stop who?
Barbara Montemini. It was the contamination. And those 4 grizzles down there. 0001. Stupid, stupid, stupid password. That door should be locked.
Contamination and mutants. Where?
The sewers in the basement. I lost everybody except for Michelle.
Sorry to hear that.
Somebody should kill those ugly, those stinking, vicious... Oh, no, 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 it's too dangerous. We've got to keep that door closed. Green, greasy grizzles. Oh. Too dangerous. Michelle is next. I know it. Everybody dead. Dead. Dead.
Picking up about 100 grams of radiation.
God!
I took care of the Greasels.
Oh?
Nothing can bring back their victims, but rest assured, the threat is gone.
Hurrah, my kitties! Now they can go out to play and not get eaten. And can you believe the guys with the rocket tubes were afraid?
Rockets?
Oh yes, the soldiers that used building number 14, you know, across from the catacombs, the old entrance, afraid of Greasels.
Bravery is not a function of firepower.
Crazy Greasels. Ah! Nobody else cared about my little kitties. You're beautiful. A beautiful person. Oh, I'm so happy. Green, crazy, crazy. Ah! You're beautiful. A beautiful person. Did you hear that? It's going to be okay, little Michelle.
Either MJ-12 has been releasing transgenics into the sewers, or they have had an escape at one of their laboratories.
Pretty kitty, pretty kitty.
find an entrance to the catacombs.
Target's here. Very close.
At the foot of these steps is the entrance to the catacombs, originally limestone quarries dating back to Roman times. In the open. They have blockaded this metro station.
Monsieur, over here.
Yeah?
I have something of interest. Rockets, huh? 4 for 5250. 3 lambs for 6750. A recoil suppressor weapon modification. 1200. Good deal, eh?
Those prices sound pretty steep.
The best I can do with the troops everywhere. They took over the mall where I meet my supplier.
Turns out I'm not a friend of the current regime. Maybe I can help you out.
Who is? We're all suffering. I tell you this. If you remove the 3 soldiers from the metro station next to the mall, never mind the dumb security, I will owe you a favor. Until then, the prices remain.
$52.50 for the rockets. Sounds good. Never mind. I can't carry anything else right now. Heard of a resistance group called Silhouette?
My primary market.
I need to contact them. I've been told they have a hideout in the catacombs.
Not a good time for Silhouette. The government is cracking down.
Yeah?
I saw commandos and troops going in the catacombs entrance across the street. They plan to occupy the entire network.
Is Silhouette's bunker concealed?
Quite ingeniously, but a soldier will stumble into the secret door eventually. Anyway, can we make a deal?
brought the recoil suppressor for 1200.
Newest model of recoil suppressor, direct from the United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition.
How about that? I believe the UNATCO people would use the term harmonic stabilizer.
Yes, they are good at making up nice-sounding words.
Crackdown must hurt business.
My customers are in a Roman tomb underground waiting to be killed. Yes, it has hurt business.
I'm working against the group that controls the French government. I want to help Silhouette. Tell me how to find...
You want to fight the entire...
The troops you've seen aren't
I have heard these
I'll take the 3 lambs for 6750. Never mind. I can't carry anything else right now. hell's this?
Soon, I will be ahead of you, beside you. I will be a part of everything in your world.
Everything, huh? Is that God you're talking about, or just a bunch of New Age crap?
Yes, a new age. Too bad you will not be alive to see it.
This line has been shut down by order of...
Who the hell? Go ahead.
Leader's name is Chad. Strange. The area looks different than it does on my map. Some new construction. Maybe they've concealed themselves from Majestic 12.
Make sure they don't follow you. How did you find us? We are surrounded. We don't have much time. They are holding our comrades prisoner.
We found the bunker. We can't let them discover our hideout. They have backed us into a corner. The soldiers have occupied the entire city and now the tunnels too. There's nothing we can do against augmented commandos. We can't let them discover our hideout.
We are not prepared to fight a war.
I'm J.C. Denton. You might know my brother Paul. I helped him send your group a warning about the crackdown.
Denton. Yes, the satellite transmission saved us from La Prison de Fresnes at least.
Pretty much a skeleton crew you have here. How long can your people hold off MJ-12?
We're not mercenaries. When the troopers moved into the crypts, half of my people retreated without firing a shot. 2 of them took a wrong turn and were taken prisoner.
Where?
In Bunker 3, the tunnels behind the second blast door.
Maybe I can help you out, in exchange for a small favor. I need to find Nicolette Duclair.
Nicolette? What do you want with Nicolette?
I need to contact some friends of her mother's.
Oh yes, Beth. A great woman. Nicolette is very secretive about her mother's friends. She tells us that they are wealthy and support our cause, but they have many enemies and need to be protected. I might be able to help you, but I must be certain of your loyalty.
You have a right to be cautious. Just point me to Bunker 3.
I have the key to the blast door, which is directly across from our hideout, and a map you might find useful. Get my people back and I will put you in touch with Nicolette. It's unfortunate I cannot send someone with you. Must assume the worst.
There's nothing we can do against augmented commandos.
We are surrounded. We don't have much time.
To take out a team of MJ-12 troopers, but use your head. We don't want the hostages getting caught in the crossing.
Follow the scale. Target locked.
World War II bunker. No sign of MJ-12. Maybe it's vacant.
Get out. I was here first.
Sorry, just looking around. Aren't you afraid of the commandos?
They better not come back here. I am not moving again.
Right. You tell them that.
At least I get away with something. Want a medkit? I stole 3. Or what about those poison darts? 600 for a medkit, 200 for the darts. They move me out to make room for military supplies.
I'll take the darts for 200. On second thought, forget it. I can't carry that right now.